What's good, fam? This is Fayth Hope coming to you live and direct from the Art of Cool Festival here in Durham, North Carolina. Today, we have the privilege of interviewing Mr. Culture Champion himself.
What a name.
Ninth Wonder.
What's up? What's going on?
Thank you so much for giving us a moment of your time. Yes, how are you enjoying the festival so far?
Oh, it's dope, man. It's we really needed something like this, really. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like it's been people our age and just sitting in the house for a long time. You know what I mean? But we needed something like this for people to come together, and it's on the same chord of music and things that we love. And you know, although this is a festival, it's a lot of people out here that are individuals. That we really like, that we really believe and stand by the music that we love. And that's what this Art of Cool Festival is about. So yeah.
So what is your contribution to this festival?
I did a talk this morning with Dr. Mark Anthony Neal, who I co-teach a class with at Duke, called History of Hip Hop. We were talking about the brilliance and the influence of Roy Ayers this morning. A producer on my team by the name of Crisis made a beat using a Roy Ayers sample for the crowd. It was dope. We started talking about Roy Ayers, then we started talking about hip hop and education. So, but I'm like an ambassador to, one of the ambassadors to the Art of Cool, unofficial, whatever. Because I live here, you know, I live in this area, you know. I was in a group called Little Brother. And, you know, this is our home. So, you know, I'm kind of this walk around, shaking hands, kissing babies. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, for real. So
who, I guess, I know that, you know, you are a producer, artist yourself, but as a music lover, who are you looking forward to seeing at this festival, and who have you already seen?
Well, I saw Glasper last night. So my man Jason Boykins last night, Khalid Durham performed last night. Today, Momo Fresh, Momo Youssef performs today. My brother Anthony Hamilton performs. I just met Moonchild for the first time.
Aren't they amazing?
You know what I mean? And I met them for the first time. So it's been, I met Kendra Foster for the first time, who assisted D'Angelo in giving us Black Messiah, which is something, again, that we needed. Yeah. And yeah, it's been a dope experience. And I'm wearing your shirt, so I mean, something going on. Thank you. Something happening. Soultopian Society, Ninth Wonder is representing. Something happening right now. So this is real. We're not playing. She saw me yesterday. She said she had a shirt on, showed me a shirt. I said, I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. And she didn't think she thought I was lying. I didn't think you were lying. Look, check me out. I went home, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But yeah, it's all good. That's love. And and you mind if I can tell you about why I came up with that name? Because it actually goes with all of this right here. I put on an event in Augusta, event series called Soultopia, and you know, soul music was the anchor, and we would fuse it with hip hop, spoken word, rock, jazz, you know, just, you know, whatever. It just was kind of like more than just a jam session, but it was, you know, just a showcase and just a vibe and an experience. And so I started calling, you know, the people who would come, you know, my Soultopians, my Soultopian Society. And it just kind of went from there. I said, you know what, that sounds... Yeah, it works, it works. It works, it works. And pretty much the definition of a Soultopian, which you are a Soultopian, is anybody who infuses significant amounts of soul into their daily lives. That is me. For the betterment of self and society. That's me all day. Soultopian, then. That's me. I've been that since I was a kid. For real, that's me then. That's me all day. So I felt like you would be the perfect person, you know, to... And I am wearing your shirt. Did you see this? Did you see what's happening?
Right.
Right here. So yeah.
Right.
So.
And so, since you are a torchbearer of the Soultopian Society.
Well, now I got an office in the Soultopian government.
Yes, no, but that's you naturally, even without the label.
We did before.
Exactly. Like I said, the culture champion. So with all of the artists on your label, Jamla. Jamla is the squad, by the way.
It's the squad.
Culture over everything.
That's right.
See, I studied.
You studied. Hey, you on it, man. Ain't good pass. You can't get that pass. For real.
What was your goal for coming up with the label and putting all the artists and you guys doing what you do? Because we see it's different. It's a family. It's it's a movement. So tell us about that. Your goals with that.
It's trying to be in the Soultopian society. It's not a lot of us, you know what I mean, in order to be in the type of society like that dealing with soul music. Again, you're going against the grain of everything, you know what I mean? Whatever the trend of music is, if you call yourself a person of soul, then you're just going against the grain. It's always just going against the grain. And Jamla is kind of like that, you know what I mean? Not to say that people outside of our bubble can't be down with what we're trying to do, or our movement, or our cause, or whatever, but it's just like making good music, man. I never thought that making feel good music was a curse. You know what I mean? Like it's something bad, or you're trying to be deep, or whatever cats be trying to say, man. I just like to make good music, man. There's nothing wrong with that, and I think that's one purpose of Jamla. Another one is to really give them, they have hands-on first knowledge of how the industry works. And I try to help them to avoid the pitfalls. Because the thing about a little brother, we had to find those pitfalls out with to fall in them ourselves. So my job at Jamla is to help them not to fall in the same ones. They may fall in some new ones, but at least in some way, shape, or form, I can kind of soften the blow on certain things.
Yeah. And so, and with that being said, because you were talking about that and the pitfalls and just the promising talent that could be tainted because of the business and the process. You ever heard of these cats called Unlocking the Truth? It's a group of boys out of New York. They're a metal band. They have a documentary.
Yeah.
Young kids. Right. Well, now they're in a position to where they're just in limbo because everybody saw them, was ranting and raving about them. I mean, because they are the truth and uberly talented. But now they're in a label situation, and now the label is steadily chipping away of the essence of who they are. If you had like some type of magic wand or a hand in what you can do with alleviating the situation with these cats, what would be the plan? How would you execute that with them?
Don't know, because it's kind of a tricky situation with them. You're dealing with kids that's young, they're in school, you know what I mean? You have to talk me out of not letting them finish school. I'm like, man, all that, man, but at least, go, I don't know, it's kind of a rocky situation because kids being so young in the industry, like I was starting to question that myself, first, because you don't want to take their joy so early.
Yeah.
You don't want to get them so much into the music or get them too much in the industry where they're like, when they turn 20, they're like, I'm just burnt out, I'm tired, I'm tired of the meetings, I'm tired of contracts, I'm tired of all these people trying to tell us what to do with our art.
Right.
And I'm not even 25 yet, I'd be wary of that.
Yeah.
Try to find a way to get that name out there without having to steal that joy away from them. As soon as you take that, it's really no purpose after that. If you're a musician, somebody takes your joy from making music, it's really no purpose after that.
Right. And so how do you keep your artists on your roster balanced like that to where they can still handle business but still have that joy, that love?
Well, I tell them always to remain a student and a fan. No matter how big you get, you're always going to be a student and a fan. You never stop learning, and you never stop being a fan. We're all, even the biggest artists, we're all a fan of someone. So that's the biggest thing that I try to put across to them to get that. And on top of that, you know, we live in North Carolina, which, you know, is not the entertainment capital of the world. Yeah. Not to say the entertainers that live here, but that's not our bread and butter here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So you telling that to a sister who lived in Augusta, Georgia, and now lives in Birmingham, Alabama.
So you know how it is. So we don't have the time to try to, I don't know, act famous.
Got you, because everybody on your roster, I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing, you know, but I know if that were to happen, which I don't think it will.
Bring it next.
I know you will knock it down a notch.
Yeah, I can. And then that'll really, you know, and they know that upsets me if somebody's out and, yeah, I met your artist, man, they was real snooty to me and da 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 da, and I'm like, oh, I got to go. Because I mean, you know, it's just, that ain't the way to be. You know what I mean? But it's tough because fans, artists has made it bad for fans to approach them because they didn't heard the horror stories of people get on away from me, this, that, and third. So now I see people see me and like, can I have a picture? I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? And you know, and they see me walking around here and I'm by myself. Yeah. And they're like, you're by yourself? I'm like, yeah. And they say, you know, you don't have anybody with you? Nah. Like, you know, scared? Nah. For what? I'm around my people. and they, you know, it kind of freaks them out, really. You know. So either one of my producers on the label, they say either some people get too comfortable with you or some people treat you like a mythical person. There's no in between. People should know you are, know that you're cool and whatever, but know the same time, know that person knows what you've accomplished.
Right.
And that's the middle ground.